guys, it's your girl Kyra and welcome back to my channel for another Talk About It vlog. So today I thought I am going to talk about my health or mental health, whatever you want to call it. I just call it health or mental health, whatever you, like I said, whatever you want to call it. So I did do a previous video about my autism. I said let's talk about my autism, or I talk about my autism, so the link will be in the description box down below if you want to check that one out. So today I thought I would talk about my health because I know I haven't really posted you guys up on what's happening or what's going on. But before I start the video, welcome to my lounge. It is quite echoey and there's like a load of space in here, so you'll probably be able to hear me better and I don't have to shout that much, thank God. But yeah, so let's just talk a little bit about my health. Now, I know for a few weeks before I even started my channel, I had foot problems, and of course I went to the hospital yesterday for my foot. Sadly, I can still not run. I do have to still change the way that I am walking. They have accepted me to use their gym, so I will be using that next week sometime soon. But they have like some weird, really awesome machines in there that really help you loosen up your muscles kind of thing. But yeah, so I'll be starting that next week sometime soon, like I said, and I'm sorry if I repeat myself. I've just had a crazy week. I mean, I have so many appointments this week. It's just been so much for me. And I can't really handle it that much. I mean, too many appointments in one day is just way too much for me. But anyway, so I'm going to move on a little bit. Well, going on to the foot thing, they said it's probably going to take longer to fix it because obviously my ankle is rolling in. If you didn't know, my ankle is rolling in, which is causing me to walk on the inside of my foot when I should be walking flat, but I'm just walking on the inside of my foot. And you can see as well when I'm walking, my actual ankle does go in and then it comes back out when I'm taking a step and then goes back in kind of thing. It's a little bit complicated and they tried to tape it up, that didn't work. So I do have a foot physio in 3 weeks. I go back and they kind of feedback to me about what's happening and how they're going to fix it even more. They said if the pain goes, they said that they're gonna have to up everything up, so make it more harder for my like foot muscles to stretch because it's the carb of my my foot, like here. And then also the bottom of my foot, the arch here, is too high. Yes, I'm wearing socks and I don't actually like socks, but I'm wearing socks. Anyway, so moving on, I am on folic acid tablets, which I am carrying on taking. That is for my bowels to move kind of thing, you know, number 1s and number 2. So I'm taking that for that. And I will also put the link in the description of low folic acid and vitamin B. I think I put B12 or vitamin 12. I don't know, I'll put something, but I'll put it in the link in the description box down below. I'll hide the number because no one wants that to be on camera. And basically these are the ones that I am on. They're blah, 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 compound tablets, which means they're powdered tablets. So I went back to the doctors today because I feel I've been on them for 3 weeks now. And I feel like they're not helping whatsoever. He was like, you're supposed to feel more active, more awake, less tired, a little bit more happy in yourself kind of thing. My anxiety levels should be low, but they're not low as well. So yeah, they have now moved me on to take some shots. So these are the shots that I have to take. I do have to go twice every week, so I have 2 shots in 1 week, different times of course. He said about 3 weeks time I should see a notice in everything else in my body system or something, I don't know. But they said that should work, hopefully, and if it doesn't, who knows, might have to have surgery or some kind of weird stuff. Ugh, I don't know. But anyway, they said there's no point, like I said before, link in the description. If you missed my last video, then go check it out and come back here if you want. But they said that there's no point eating kind of stuff if your body's not going to absorb it. So that's why I have to move on to shots, because the tablets aren't working. Sadly, I know. And then, so more of my health, yeah, I have very low folic acid tablets, but they are working, so he did say stick with them and carry on them. I do have to, however, stop these ones and go on to the shots, because guys, today is the first time I'm having one of these shots. Like at 4 o'clock, I am having one of these shots. So if you hear me scream and the world is about to have, I don't know, a massive kind of earthquake, then blame me, because, you know, I'm joking, guys. I mean, you know how many injections I have had and how much blood I have had taken out of me? A lot, you know. I've had injections there and I've had so much just going on, and it's just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I have to go for my injections, which is going to be okay. So talking about my health, as we're only like 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, 7 minutes in this video kind of thing. So let's just take a little bit of step back. So I had anxiety first for about 2 or 3 years. Well, I've still had it more, but I'm talking about when it first started. Depression kicked in about 3 years in. I had depression, which I still have, so that's getting controlled as well, but it's less on the level now. It's not like majorly high. Though I feel like I'm on my deathbed like every single day. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know. So anxiety, depression, now I have low folic acid and B vitamins, or whatever you want to call them, I don't know. So like I said, today I've got to go for my shot, and that's just basically it about my health, my mental health, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm not really worried about the shot or anything. As I said, I'm used to needles. But yeah, who knows? Will I get better? Will I get worse? Will it be fixed? Will I need surgery? I don't know. We're kind of like figuring that out right now. So hopefully I will be okay. But that is practically it for my health, or my mental health. Yet again, I'm just going to call it health or mental health. I don't know. They said it has been going on for a very, very long time, hence why my anxiety levels have been so very, very high. So he did say once I take these shots, my anxiety levels should come down with everything else. So hopefully that will work, because in fact, I learnt this off him today. If you want to know a lesson about B vitamins, let me retake that. It can affect your brain and the way you think and the way you feel. It does have side effects to not taking your like tablets or shots. You can feel much worse. Your anxiety levels can be high. You can also get anxiety if you haven't had it already, or if anxiety isn't a natural thing. Sadly, I actually had my anxiety caused by something a few years back. So I have had anxiety for about 6 years now, coming up 6 years. I've had depression about, give me a second to count, 6, 1, 2, 3, 3 years now. I've had depression for 3 years. So yes, I have been stuck on anxiety and depression pills for 6 years now of my life, and hopefully I won't be having to carry them on. But I'm not sure at the moment. But things are trying to look up, apart from obvious being at the doctors and hospital all the time. So I think I'm gonna do okay, but yet again, as you missed my, I talk about my autism. Obvious with my autism, it is gonna take a lot of time for these things to probably work in my system or whatever. So hopefully it will work quicker than I think it might. So that is basically it. So wish me luck for my injection. Or mind you, I've already had my injection by the time this video is up. So yeah, or maybe should I post it now? I don't know, I'm gonna post it today. I actually don't know what the time is. I think it's like 1 o'clock. I don't know, I can't keep up. I have like a little bit of a cold, but it's gonna go anyway. So yeah, that's basically it for today's video. Yet again, I'm sorry that they have been boring, but I just feel like my information is really good for you guys to watch and know what it's like for me, kind of thing. Because I feel like it might help you guys if you are in the same situation as me. I know I do get like, okay, I've got a few dislikes which isn't bugging me and I don't really care about that, but I just want to put it out there. If you really don't like my videos and why, even comment on them or dislike them, you know. People tell me to get out the house and vlog when I'm out, kind of thing. You don't understand that it's actually quite hard for me to do that because my anxiety levels get really high, and that does annoy me because I'm not being able to make it out physically to somewhere. And I know you guys want me to see me out, you know, like I did a week when I was running and going on bike rides, but like I said, hospital said I can't run, so I can't run in the morning. I'm slightly able to go on a bike ride, but not for that long. So it all depends on doctors and hospitals. So I'm sorry if you don't enjoy my vlogs, but I feel like people that are in my situation do need to watch this, and well, not need to watch this or do, but it's just nice to know that you're not alone outside in the world. I mean, everyone has issues. There's no point thinking, oh, you're gonna die kind of thing. Yeah, we might feel like that, but we don't need people to remind us about it kind of thing. It's just like, it's our lives and how we handle it. You don't need to worry about our lives, because you don't know what it's like to be in our situation or how we feel unless we talk about it and you put yourself in our shoes. It's the only way you're going to understand how other people, human beings, feel, because people are just so harsh lately. And it's just like, well, you know, everyone's different. So what if she's quiet in class? Maybe she's got her own issues going on, or even a he if guys watch my videos. You know, don't take the mickey out of them just because they're a little bit different. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't know what's going on in the doctors or the hospital. You don't know. So just back off, yeah? You have no idea what our lives are like, and especially mine. So I'm sorry that I can't do daily vlogs when I'm out because I find it hard to get out. Well, now you know. So if you don't enjoy me sitting here and chatting about my depressing life that I just want to share out with the world, then you know where the door is. Just leave already. So that is all I've had to say for today. It's already 13 minutes. I'm going to wrap the video up right now. Let's go for a stretch. I have to change my top, obvious, because... Oh, actually, no. Haha, they're shoulder tops, so they can just jam it there. So smart. Sometimes, okay. I'm sometimes smart. Don't let this fool you. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching my video. As I said, links are in the description box down below if you want to check them out. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you've got any questions. Turn that bell icon on to notify you when I next upload my videos, and most of all, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future video uploads and see how I'm doing. Goodbye, you guys!